So to build it, you're going to need some redstone and a redstone torch and a repeater and a block, any block, it don't matter. Then you put the redstone torch there, and then let's start again to show you how to. Right, basically you get a redstone torch, put it on any side of the brick. Then you need a power source, which in this case is a switch. You need to lead it through, over there, and like that. And then you need to put a repeater here. This is the important part. You need to put a repeater right here, and then you can't have it. You can have it on any one, but the first one.
Hang on, show it. If you have it on the first one, it will just burn out.
Yeah, it burns itself out, and then but if you put it on the second one, it keeps going forever, and this is the fastest one you can have it without it burning out, and then you can put it slower, this is the slowest one.
It's not the slowest one, you can add more repeaters onto it.
Yeah, which will slow it down even more.
I think there's a limit on how slow it goes, otherwise then it just turns to a constant flow. I don't know, it's hard to explain why, you have to really see it.
Yeah, that's pretty much a timer. If you want me to I'll quickly just build a bigger version of a timer, moving on from clock, so that's how you build a clock. This is how you build a timer.
While he's building that, you put all for how long you want it for. So if you want like a long one, you can like put it on the top one, so the full marks, which would be there.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it off and it will slowly go off.
This could be used for like trapdoors, so you hit a switch that's a long distance away, and you have to get to the door just before it closes. So it's sort of like, it's kind of makes it more hidden in a way, because people hit the switch and won't realise where it's opening. They'll hear it, but there's no sound on Minecraft at the moment. Don't know why it's doing that, but anyway. This is a clock with a bit of vertical wiring. Also, something about the clock, you can turn your clock off by applying redstone charge to it. So it's got night to repeat then, because when you apply a redstone charge, it turns off the torch. So it's all interlinking, all of this is interlinking. But this already been demonstrated. It's got a bit of vertical wiring, so when the power is applied, that will turn off, that will turn on, that will turn off, allowing the clock to start, and then firing the fire charges. Another thing you can fire in a piston. So you see it firing away there. Turn it on. Hit that. I'll turn it on, sorry. So you'll just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot until it's run out.
If you're thinking that I've built my clock circuit and it's not working, you have to get a power source, and you have to, if it's a lever, just turn it off and on. Like that. You should watch. And you want to demonstrate it because it's not your video. You have to turn it off and on because I'll probably be thinking I've built it and it's not working.
Yeah, so make sure there's not a power charge going around it.
Yeah, you have to change turn it off and on to start the circuit as well.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Oh yeah, you just have to turn it on to start the circuit.
Yeah.
And it should fire. And then you can do the same thing with them.
You can do the same thing, apply it with arrows, but something about the dispensers, the fire charge is only something like more of a rocket. It sort of like launches straight, but not very accurate. It should like shoots anywhere, but it will carry on going until it hits something. But if you apply one with arrows, let's get some arrows up. Mark that up. Arrows. Some of them. If you put arrows in, you'll notice that it's a bit more less accurate, and you can make it fire further. It's a bit randomly placed. You can make it fire further by obviously making it higher, so it'll fire further. Yeah, but it don't fire that far really. Yeah, you'd fire much further just with a normal bow. But it can be handy if you want, like, you can attach it to a pressure plate. So when someone treads on a pressure plate, it will shoot arrows at you. It's like Bullet, my man. Anyway, childish, never mind. One switch we haven't shown you is the tripwire.
Right, up now.
Hang on, no, I don't hook it up yet. I think someone just walked onto it. No, I didn't. Right, the tripwire is made, obviously, like, I haven't shown you the recipes for all of this. That's bad. That's very bad. Anyway, tripwire is made with a piece of wood, any bit, stick, and an iron ingot. So not too expensive if you're playing on survival. But it is, if you get a bit of string and a tripwire, it doesn't matter how long the distance is. All they have to do is be looking at each other, basically, like that. It has to be like that. It doesn't have to be that distant. It can be, I don't know how, if there is a maximum distance, and then you can just place string down. You know if it's activated, if you notice it, place it and it goes straight. So it's like tense. And then you click on it and it will apply a redstone charge. There we go. So he's standing on it, off, on, off, on, off. Right, it didn't turn off, never mind. But this can be helpful in many ways. This can be helpful in many ways. Tripwire, so it can be activated as booby trap. So an innocent person could be not walking along this floor covered in TNT that I just showed you by accident. Could be just walking along to collect this special bit of stone. Ready? Robolio, this is a special bit of stone. You've got to go and get it.
Okay, we'll go get it now. Okay, I have stone, what to do now?
Oops. Yeah, so redstone can also activate TNT. I'll show it over here. I had to move out of the way just in case when I was setting it up, it made a hole somewhere. As if you notice, these are holes all the way around. I think after the third time, or is it fourth time, we decided not to connect it up to the TNT because chickens get them walking over it. And if you notice, there's levels that activate it. Unless the redstone is directly pointing to, for instance, this is a bit of TNT, but it can be a pressure plate or anything. It will not activate it. So these bits along here will not activate. These bits below it, below next to it, or alongside it almost, will activate. If you notice, there's no bit of TNT there, there's no bits of TNT underneath there. So unless it's pointing to it, it will not, unless it's pointing it or directly next to it, it will not point to it. If it's like above it, it will not go bang. So I'll demonstrate here. So these bits activated and that, but these three didn't, but they'll still explode when the other bit blows up. Next, pistons. A bit more detail on pistons. Well, as you can see, it's got a clock here, which I will be showing later. I need a redstone torch. Give me a redstone torch. There we go. That can go off. Right. So the pistons are closed. This can be activated by a pressure plate. If you notice, just a hole, as you do. Turn that off. Drops a bit down. Goes back. Pushes it out. Notice it ain't a sticky piston. It's a normal piston. If you look, normal. But also, you can obviously. You're such a mug. Hook it up to a clock so it'll do it automatically. I think a few of the bits are getting destroyed when they drop onto the piston, but who cares? Delete that. Right, I'm going to ask my friendly assistant to wait up here while I go down to my secret laboratory. If you notice, a big cave which was made accidentally by TNT. Accidentally, I'm going to use the word. If you'd like to come back here, Robolia, don't spoil the surprise for yourself. if you see that switch along just here, over
Yeah.
there. No, not that one. That one over there. Yes. Would you like to hit it?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yes. Just some lights. If you notice, there was like a time delay on it. Like each 2 rows went at a time, but I've got a repeater, so it repeats the circuit for a long distance and slows it down. It's more effective when you turn it on. So, also another helpful fact by the TheRjtech is redstone current can pass through one block. One block, so that could be anything really. It just has to be. I don't think it has to be a repeater that's going through the block. Go away. I'm very popular. Popular. So if we go like this, like so, and just fill this up with TNT, like so. Torches should not be there, so you cannot see anything. And then just, if you would like to fill that in, Robolio, I'll prepare.
You make me do everything.
Well, you're my assistant for this video. You can make me do everything on the video next.
Alright, the gap is being filled.
Alright, make sure it works.
Let's get to our safe distance.
Alright, this is demonstration that for the sand to fall. This is for a real life situation or / virtual. So, if you notice, there's quite a few levers here. This one, as I've shown, did the lights. So just keep the lights on. Keep it nice and bright in here. Go away. I've got to do something about that. It keeps on distracting me. Got multiple levers here. One closes these pistons, if you see them there, and the other one activates a non-existent redstone charge.
You could have told me that it ends into a bomb of death.
Why did it fall down? I'll keep him falling down now. Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright. So if my lovely assistant would go up there and we will close the piston doors so sand will land on them. My assistant would like to go up there and click on the pressure plate once. Ooh. Right, so if you notice, I've got a repeater here which will allow the redstone charge to pass through this one block. We click it, go along, drop fuel. Jesus, wet. He's rigged me up to blow. Funny one. So now we've got a big hole. Yeah, oh, it's a mushroom. Mushroom. There we go, got a lovely big hole. There's a bit of daylight over there. I think I got lost in the cave. Yeah. Have to dig my way out. Yeah. So that ends our. Oh, we've run out. We've left this running. It's run out of firestones. Just have a look at the damage. It's gone pretty far actually. Oh, we had a giant mountain in the way. Never mind. We had an accident with this, so if the trees look slightly flake, like, I don't know, there's a proper lanky one there. There we go. I've planted a tree on top of a tree. Because, like, it's massive. So, this ends our basic tutorial on redstone. So, goodbye YouTube from Robolio and JJIM 2012. It's a bit long.
Yep.
It sounds a bit
Right.
stupid when I say it. But never mind. This is our second video on basic redstone. So goodbye. Go up and down. Works up and down.